Hello everyone and welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be making a YouTube video, and this video is going to be everything I eat in a week as a vegan training for a marathon. Nicole is slightly involved in this video, but she had work for some of the days, so this was filmed when we had like a week off together. So I thought it'd be interesting to see and show you, because despite being vegan for like 6 years now, I still get asked all the time, what do I actually eat? So this video should give you, hopefully, a good idea of what I eat and what we eat in a week. The video actually starts on a Wednesday, just because that happened to be when we started the video. Me and Jesse, I'll show you some of my exercise as well. So me and Jesse went out for a little walk in the morning, and you can see this was like the start of February, so it was nice and snowy. And then I had some of these vegan chocolate brownies that my mum made, because at this point on this day I was still waiting for a fridge to arrive. Just been for a run in the snow, got my bald head out, and I went to the co-op on the way back round. So here's some things I picked up, that's from yesterday. Some bread. I wasn't going to get any granola, but this was £2, so down from £3. I love an offer. Almond milk, no sugar, some vegan cheese. So when I went shopping, I really wanted some cheese slices, but the co-op didn't sell any vegan cheese slices, so instead I got the grated cheese. So for like lunch, post-run, I made some cheese on toast. Doesn't really work very well with grated cheese. And then after that, I had some of this Smart protein powder. Really good, loads of vegan flavors. I think this one's chocolate cookie. I keep trying to call it chocolate cookie dough, but it's just chocolate cookie. And then I just mixed it with like 150 mils of almond milk, and you kind of just mix it together and it makes like a mousse sort of texture. And then I just topped it with some of that fuel granola. And then for dinner, we had the absolute best burgers going. These Plant Pioneer burgers, if you have not had these, I'd say these are better than Beyond Burgers, and they're like £2 for 8, and also the calories and the macros are really good. Like it's got like 17 grams of protein in 2 burgers, I think. I also made some of my own like wedges to go with this, and then instead of using burger buns, we used some sandwich fins. I think I also had like 1 Bourneville finger while I was making this, just because Nicole ate all the rest. But yeah, so you can see the meal there. Pretty tasty looking meal, and the wedges turned out really good as well. And then yeah, I normally use sandwich thins instead of rolls half the time, because yeah, it's just like less calories, but it tastes just as good. So the next day, we are on to Thursday. We started off with a little dog walk, getting my steps in, and then you're gonna see me have some porridge, which I'm gonna eat like probably every single day for the rest of this video. I always have porridge, I really like porridge. And then this day, we kind of just had some leftovers. So the fridge had came, we had some leftovers from a takeaway a couple of nights before, so it was veggie corner, and then my mum made some vegan paella. After that, went on a little Zwift ride and watched Doctor Strange, just because I had it on Blu-ray. Still got no Wi-Fi at the new house, or limited Wi-Fi. And then after the ride, I made like one of my absolute favourite dinners. I feel like I've said this about the other meal, but this garlic and coriander naan bread from Asda. Vegan, absolutely massive, and I kind of just use it to make a pizza. It is banging. I think this had vegan pepperoni on it, cheese, mushroom, onion, garlic. Really tasty, and I just used like a garlic pasta sauce as the base. And then I had some of that granola with protein powder again. This time, instead of mixing it with the almond milk, I just mixed it with some plain Alpro yogurt, so it's a little bit thicker. What are you making?
Custard and apple crumble.
So we're on to Friday now, which was actually a recovery day. The marathon training, this is kind of like the start of the training, like 12 weeks out at this point, so there's not too much running going on. I think I do get 2 long runs in there though during the video. So on this day, we had a nice snowy walk to start the day, and then I actually made some proper cheese on toast. Look how much better that looks. And if you get like the small toasty bread, it's like the perfect size for a slice of real life cheese to just fit on snug, and then you get cheese all over it. And then for lunch, as you can see, I still love porridge, so here's me actually kind of showing you how I make the porridge. So normally what I'll do is I'll mash up a banana, and then I'll mix in the protein powder with the banana to get like some like weird sweet goopy sort of thing going on. Then I'll mix in the porridge oats, mix that all in with the banana and the protein powder, and then I'll add my milk, so you've kind of got banana and protein on all of your oats. It's kind of like well spread out throughout it. I feel like no one needs to be told how to make porridge, but here I am explaining it anyway. And then I think, you know, I kind of mix up my fruit. This day I just used some frozen mixed berries. This had like strawberries, peach, mango, pineapple in it. Really nice, and as you can see, it's nice and goopy. And then for dinner, I used some of these Fry's Family chicken style pieces, probably like our favourite fake chicken. Really nice. My wraps there, I think mine's got some like Nando sauce on it, and then some salad and some gherkins, and Nicole's got mayo on hers. Then we put some broccoli and some more homemade wedges on the side, topped it with cheese. Anything covered in cheese is always going to be good in my book. So for my post-dinner kind of dessert snack sort of thing, I had my protein powder, this time with the plain yogurt. Again, I normally use like half a pot each meal. And then this day, I think I went out to Tesco's and picked up some of this Choco Rice free-from stuff that I've seen, which is basically like vegan Cocoa Pop. For breakfast, I had another big bowl of porridge, and I think I put some apple in it instead of the frozen fruit this time, and also had some flaxseed just to get a little bit more calories in it, because on this day I did actually do an hour and 30-minute long run, which was, you know, this was kind of like my fuel for that. And I also, instead of mixing in protein powder this time, I used some of this PB2 vanilla flavour, which was really, really nice. I don't know when that became a thing. I always order PB2 off Amazon. Normally I get the chocolate and the plain one together, and then all of a sudden one day there's a vanilla one, so now I'm into that as well. And this one, you know, not as goopy as yesterday's, but, you know, it does the job. Also got a black coffee with this as well. And then me and Nicole were obviously just feeling super British, because I can't think of a more like British or English lunch on a cold day than a jacket potato. So we had a jacket potato with some Via Life cheese, and then some beans and some nutritional yeast on top. And I think this day was actually like the day before our wedding anniversary, which is also Valentine's Day, so we kind of wanted to go all out for dinner, so we didn't want to have too much for lunch, which is why we stuck to the jacket potatoes, which actually turned out really good. And we've just moved house, but in our old house there used to be a jacket potato stand like just around the corner that did vegan cheese, so we were kind of craving that but didn't want to go and get it, so now we can make it ourselves, which you know what we did, it turned out good. But for dinner, our Valentine's Day meal, we had a massive takeaway. I can't remember what this place is called. I feel like it's Titash or something like that. It's local to us. Vegan options on the menu. I normally get tofu tikka with rice, but they didn't have any tofu tikka, so I had to do this like mock chicken sort of tikka. And then we also had some onion bhajis on the side. These onion bhajis are like the craziest, oiliest, most massive onion bhaji things in the world. Like this has got to be like 1,500 calories. Absolutely demolished that. And then for our Valentine's Day gifts, we kind of wanted to keep it a bit cheap because we've just bought a house, so we just spent £10 on each other on random snacks. So as you can see, Nicole bought me some popcorn, some Skittles, these dark chocolate digestive biscuits, some Naked bars, some free from Tiffin slices. So the next day was Sunday, and I actually kind of ate half my food before I remembered to record it, but because pancake day was going to be on Tuesday, Nicole wanted to do a little practice run, so we had pancakes for breakfast. They're actually really good. Can't tell you what's in them though. I think it's just like self-raising flour, white wine vinegar. I don't really know what else, but Nicole makes them. Maybe I'll put it on the screen right now. And then post-breakfast, I actually went to get my new laptop, which I'm making this video on right now. So we just had a coffee and some rich tea biscuits on the road, and then we had some wraps for lunch. We got some of these squeaky bean tikka slices, which are really nice, and we kind of just made our own little wraps out of this, but this was like a very snacky sort of day. I just ended up eating loads of Skittles and loads of those dark chocolate digestives.
You ate the whole bag? The whole bag?
You brought it for me.
The whole bag?
This is why I don't buy Skittles. Or these. But then again, for dinner, we had the greatest burgers of all time, the Plant Pioneer burgers. Well, Nicole doesn't actually like them because she's a crazy person, so I think she had some like Plant Pioneer Southern Fried Chicken burgers. But this time we had some rolls laying around, so I used rolls in it. And I must have been a bit short of my steps, because then I took Jessie out for an evening walk just to get those 10,000 steps in. And I think we actually finished off the day watching a film in bed. It's kind of a funny story on Netflix, which I've been meaning to watch for ages, and was actually really good. And we ate some Jude's vegan ice cream, salted caramel flavour, maybe. On the Monday, we took Jessie out for another nice long walk in the morning, and I didn't actually film my breakfast. I had porridge for breakfast, but I didn't film it, so here's me making some porridge on another day. And then for lunch, Nicole actually made a Buddha bowl. Well, that's what she called it. What have we got here, Dan?
You've got a Buddha bowl. So you got hummus, rice, avocado, broccoli and beans. Looks good, huh?
Buddhas do love baked beans. The next day was going to be a long run day on Tuesday, so for Monday I just kind of did a 30-minute Zwift ride, which had some sprints in there, and then after that I had some more yogurt and protein powder and choco snaps. I really rarely have protein shake as like a drink. I just kind of use it to mix in with yogurt and meals and stuff like that, and I'm finding that I enjoy it a lot more as long as I've got a few different flavours. And then for dinner, Nicole made these banging tacos. There's loads of food on here, and I think this was only like 600 calories for all that food, which was really nice, and I had some Nando's peri-peri sauce on top of it. The next day, Tuesday, was the long run day, so that was where I was doing a half marathon. So I had some peanut butter on toast for breakfast with a banana, and we got back and it was pancake day. Nicole had made these banging pancakes. So there's like 4 pancakes underneath all this fruit and peanut butter somewhere. Then for lunch, I suppose second lunch, I don't know what counts as breakfast and lunch, but we had this veggie pasta which had some Linda McCartney sausages in it, and then we finished off the day with some nice fajita wraps. One wrap which is filled with like rice, avocado, black beans, salsa. Really good day of eating, and that actually rounds out the end of the week. So I'll be interested to know what you thought of this. Do you enjoy this kind of video? Is it interesting to see what I eat in a week? Maybe we could plan it a bit better and actually make some different foods. I don't know how it works best, but I thought it'd be interesting to show, and this might be something we kind of do a little bit more often. This was a week off, so it might be interesting to see what we do on a week when we've got work. But if you are interested in seeing more, yeah, just let us know in the comments. Maybe Nicole could just do one herself, and maybe we'll just try and sprinkle these in every like few weeks, because we often do change what we're eating. Like the yogurt and the protein powder thing I was eating, like I haven't really ate that in the last few days, so I kind of just go through phases where I really will eat lots of the same thing, and then I'll kind of not have it for a while. So yeah, in a few weeks time it might be interesting to see how we're going. My marathon's actually the 1st of May or the 2nd of May, so still a little bit of a while to go, but I will show some more of my training towards that, and some of my other goals for this year. But yeah, thank you for watching. As Nicole would say, leave a like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you soon for some more videos.